Good morning to you, dear viewers, and everyone who's watching us through KTV2. Welcome to a new episode of your morning program, Good Morning Kuwait. And today, as always, we have various segments and special guests that we are so pleased to have them with us this morning. So please keep watching us till the end of the episode. So hello and good morning, Aziz.
Good morning, my co-host Sarah, and good morning, our working crew, and good morning, everyone, and welcome to your show, Good Morning Kuwait. This is your host, Abdulaziz Darwish. We are coming to you live this morning from the Ministry of Information Studios here in downtown Kuwait. As usual, our camera crew are traveling all around our lovely country, state of Kuwait, to show you great events. So when we spoke about the great events, these days, people now preparing for we call it our children, our brothers, our sisters, and the students preparing for the exams. And even too many events happening these days, the graduation ceremonies.
Yes, exactly.
So, I know, so you attend some of these graduations.
Yes,
for high school.
One of my siblings and families, they already graduated. One of them from primary and one of them from still the high school, not yet, but they celebrated the graduation day and they are being ready for getting into a summer vacation. And today in our episode, Aziz, we have two special guests. We're going to talk about how we're going to take care of our skin and also about our health during the summer season. And I know we have for sure a very hot climate here in Kuwait and already started it. From this week, we can notice the very hot weather for all around, starting from the Monday till the evening until the night. So Aziz, in your point of view, how can we take care of our, let's say, our health during the summer season?
So summer season, I know, we were gonna interview one of the specialists in the skincare, the other for dietitian. But usually the common things like during the summer season, you have to drink a lot of water.
Yes.
You have to don't be high. You have to be in a good condition.
Mm-hmm.
You have to eat a good nutrition. You have to stack food your meals.
Exactly.
And even do exercises, be in a good mood, because mental health is more important than the physical health. Yeah.
Yes, exactly. I know a lot of people, they get really tense and stressed during the very hot, weather, especially after the work, let's say. And as you mentioned, it's very good. It's very important actually to drink a lot of water. And I know a lot of people, they really don't like too much drinking water. It's really good to have some flavors in your water, like let's say cucumber, strawberry, some fruits that really flavors in your water, and drinking the whole day and eat too much fruits and salads really gonna be really cold in your body. And as well, we have to put a sun block in our skin. So, Aziz, we have too many things to discuss in our episodes for today. So, how about to check the weather forecast?
Yeah, sure. Yesterday the weather was cloudy. Today we already sensed the heat of the summer. So, dear viewers, we have a daily segment about the weather forecast. So let's check it together. Then we'll be right back again. We are back to our show again. Good morning, Kuwait. Now it's time for Kuwaiti News Agency. His Highness the Emir, Sheikh Nawaf Al-Ahmed Al-Jaber Al-Sabah, sent a cable of congratulations to the President of Nepal, Ram Chandra Paudel, on his country's National Day. His Highness the Emir wished Paudel lasting good health and his country more progress and also prosperity.
Kuwaiti news agency Kuna and Italian news agency ANSA re-signed on Monday the media cooperation agreement between the two sides. Kuna Director General Dr. Fatma Salim and ANSA Commissioner Director Stefano Aldesandre signed the agreement via video conference in the presence of the Kuwait ambassador to Italy, Nasser Al-Gahtani, and the Italian ambassador to Kuwait, Carlo Balducci.
Kuwait's Dr. Layla Al-Jarrah Al-Haddad, along with the joint research team of Saudi Arabia King Saud University, have been chosen as the winner of ISSN International Research Awards IIRAC 2023 in India. The Kuwait University KU has announced.
Kuwait's Hamad Al-Haddad finished first in his category, while his compatriot Faris Ramadan was the runner-up in the amateur contest at the Motoserve World Championship held in Germany, as the first round of the event drew to a close, attributing the Kuwaiti athletes' achievements to the support they are given at home. Kuwaiti Sport Club chief Mohammed Zenki said the contest features more than 1 100 competitors from 32 countries ahead of the next round, slated for next month in Italy. This is all the news we have for today, dear viewers. Don't go away. Let's have this little break and then we'll move on.
We are still in our show, Good Morning Kuwait, dear viewers watching us through the KTV2. Usually the working group preparing some segments, we call it like locally and even internationally. So we'll talk about students, but not in the state of Kuwait, when our friends from UK.
That's amazing. We know students at Radham House School in Berkshire in England are using VR headsets to enter the metaverse for a variety of interactive lessons. That's interesting.
Yes, so the virtual reality or the VR is the use of the computer technology to create a simulated environment which can be explored in 360 degrees. So let's watch it together. The 360 degrees already VR, they will be right back again.
Would you send your kids to this metaverse school, where pupils don't just learn about planets, they play with them?
Okay, that Saturn is way too big.
And they don't just read about hearts, they enter them.
And you can see the flow of blood through it, and you can understand the chambers and the valves. It's literally walk through a heart.
Redham House School in England is trialling teaching children in the metaverse, using VR headsets to dive deeper into the subjects they're studying.
We've used virtual reality across every subject as part of our pilot for virtual reality. Some of the most impressive things we can do are science experiments that would otherwise be impossible or too dangerous to do in a classroom.
Saskia and Alex are metaverse students and have been taking part in subjects from science to history, art and geography.
It was really cool how I got to kind of put the heart in a different place, because if you were in a normal classroom, you can't do that.
Because in a normal classroom, if I went up to a human heart, I wouldn't go anywhere near it.
Yeah,
But in the metaverse, in the classrooms, it's like you're not holding anything, but you actually are.
Because the digital version of Redham House School is a virtual location, the lessons are accessible for students anywhere in the world. The Metaverse School is being developed by Inspired Education Group. Nathan O'Grady is project lead.
But we can also use it in subjects like geography to have an instantaneous field trip anywhere in the world. We've used it in history to go back in time, experience things like World War II from the ground and understand what those atmospheres were like.
We were doing a space topic, and that was perfect. So we learned about the solar system, planets, what's a star, what's a satellite. That's a good setting. The retention is fantastic. Once they've seen something, they'll remember it. And there's a deeper understanding because they can manipulate an object, they can see it from all sides, they can see how it works, they can see the function. And so they really get a deeper, better understanding.
We're here in front of the incredible building at Redham House, Berkshire, the school that's been used as the inspiration for Inspired Education to create their Metaverse School. The Metaverse School is a digital twin, an exact copy of this building in virtual reality that brings together students from all around the world to be taught in virtual reality. So 84 different schools in 24 different countries.
Welcome back, dear viewers, with our first interview segment with our special guest for today, Tasneem Adel. She's a skincare specialist. Will explain more about the very crucial field of skincare. So, hello and good morning, Tasneem.
Hello, everybody. Good morning, sir. My name is Tasneem. I am specialist for skincare and laser. I am from Egypt. I graduated diploma in skincare and master professional cosmetology.
Wow, that's amazing, Tasneem. We're going to have too much fun here in our interview today. We're going to know more about the skincare, the skin types, and everything, including the skincare. So can you please define to us what is the type of skin?
A type of skin, 5 types. Normal skin and dry skin and combination skin and also oily skin and also synthetic skin.
Yes.
Okay. But synthetic skin not typed. Some people oily skin and combination skin, synthetic skin.
sensitive skin as well.
Yes.
So we know here in we have the very hot weather here in Kuwait, and we have too much problems in our skin during the summer season, even the winter season, because we have very cold weather in Kuwait as well. So what is the most common problem, let's say, for the skin? For the skin, actually, for all the types.
Combination skin and oily skin, very problem.
Very problem. So what is like, let's say, the difference between the combination skin and the oily skin? Some people they get really confused between both of them.
Okay, combination skin, T-zone oily, and the cheek normal or dry. Combination skin, oily skin. Oily skin.
Yes.
Oil.
Yes.
All skin, all face, oily, and the flakiness. Around the nose, around the eyes.
Yes.
Enlarged pores.
Yes.
Different combination.
There's
skin.
differences between. Yes. I know some people they say the T-zone here. It's really if it have really oily in the T-zone, which is in the forehead, here in the nose and the chin. It calls like a combination skin. If you have the really dry cheeks, is that really true? The T-zones, let's say, if you have a really an oily T-zone and a dry, the rest of the face is really dry. We call it like combination, let's say, skin, skin. Yes.
Factors.
Yes.
في some factors are the combination skin to oily skin.
Yes.
Hormones, age.
Okay.
And lifestyle and balanced diet.
Other reasons, other factors.
Yes.
Even let's say when you eat really oily, let's say junky food, fast food, the whole day, it will become like we have some dots in your let's say in face, and you have become really oily. Even your hair can become really oily. Is that really true? Is it really true?
Sure. Yes.
Yes. So we have to get away from having really junky food. We have to stick with healthy.
Fast food. Fast food factor. Oily skin and combination skin.
And combination skin. So what are the tips for oily and combination skin, including, I mean, let's say the skincare? How we can take care of our combination skin and the oily skin?
Combination skin and oily skin. The first, such as routine in home care, cleanser, toner, moisturizer, sunscreen in outside to protect sun. Feed daily, the daily routine.
Yes.
Weekly routine, exfoliating mask.
Okay.
The monthly routine, hydrofacial, dermapen, peeling in clinic.
Okay, so we have to do this type of like facial, for example, we have to do it like 6 months, every 6 months?
No, oily skin.
Yes.
Every month.
Every month we
Yes.
have to do such a great.
Yes.
What about the combinations? Or how many months we have to do to go to clinic?
And oily skin every month.
Every month.
Yes.
Yes. So what about, let's say, taking care for, let's say, for the men as well? They say women only they have to take care of their skin. What about men as well?
Women and men.
Women and what is the difference between women and men, like including the health or let's say the taking care of our skin?
The men oily skin.
Yes. Yes, we can see here, Tasneem, there's, as I said here,
combination skin,
the combination.
T-zone, oily, and cheeks dry.
Yes.
Okay, dry or normal skin?
Oh, no. I know a lot of people, they have very dry cheeks and even around the mouth. And at the same time, they have very oily, like, you know, the T-zone.
Yes.
So how can actually we take care of such a, like, let's say, complicated skin?
Yes, moisturizer.
Okay.
Some people said, some people tell me, me oily skin, not sure moisturizer, and don't use moisturizer.
Yes.
Why?
We have to use moisturizer even if you have really on T-zones, only T-zone.
Oily skin or combination skin,
we have to
moisturizer.
That's amazing. What about the sunblock? Sunblock is really important.
Sure.
Even in the night.
Morning.
Morning, and what about the night?
Night cream.
Night cream.
Yes.
We don't have to put sunblock.
No.
Oh, okay.
Evening, no.
Because you can protect your skin from the dusty weather or humidity, you know.
Protect to skin morning, sunblock.
Only in the morning. Yeah. I know they say it for the housewives while they are cooking, they are really firing in the oven. They have to put we have to put the sun block for wives as well, housewives. So what are the types of skin treatments you are recommending?
Dependent on patient problem, skin problem. If the patient need dermapen, hydrofacial, another procedure.
Yes. I know some teenagers actually when they go through the, let's say, social media, they see some, advertisement for such a, like, let's say, cream or moisturizer or such type of a clinic to, let's say, treat your skin, and they go directly and run to the clinic to have the treatment. Is it really dangerous for them, especially for, let's say, teenagers? They go just directly to any clinic to treat their, their skin. So what is your advice to them?
I advise to some people, take care sun morning, to put sunscreen to protect the sun, and daily routine. Daily routine. Cleanser, toner, moisturizer, sunscreen, had a daily routine.
So you have, let's say, divide the daily routine, the day time and the night time as well.
Morning sunscreen and evening night cream.
Yes. So what about some people, they use some, like, say, serum, the hyaluronic acid, for example.
Yes,
they say it's really, they say it's really important for like, they put it like 3 times or 4 times in a day.
No, 2 times.
2 times only.
Only 2 times.
That's amazing. And we're gonna see some of treatments or some of the creams, let's say, in the screen later on. So what about, let's say, our healthy lifestyle? I know some people, they say that if you eat a healthy fruit, healthy fruit, like fruits, especially during the summer season, and drink too much
water.
Yes,
okay, sure.
It's really important to our skin, and even we have to distract the stress as well, our mental health, especially now we are in the exam seasons. And I know a lot of the students, they eat too much junky food, chocolate, just to keep awake to study for the whole night, and for sure the stress because of the exam. So do you have any advice for our dear students? For our dear student, yes.
I advise it, drink a lot of water.
Yes.
And eating healthy food, and take care, skincare routine daily and weekly and monthly.
And avoid stress as well.
Yes.
We can see here some of the photos about routine. There's a Korean skincare
perfect skincare routine.
Perfect. So can you please explain to us what is it?
I had 10 tips. For Korean skincare. 1 tips double cleanser.
Okay.
And 2 exfoliation. 3 toner.
But Tasneem, what does that mean for number 2? What does it mean?
Exfoliation scrub.
Oh, like a scrubbing.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Number 3.
Number 3 facial toner. Number 4 essence.
Essence, like a cleaning our skin.
Okay. 5 serum, hyaluronic acid, retinol, vitamin C.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
6 had a sheet mask. 7 eye cream. 8 lip oil. So not
and face
cream,
which is a moisturizer, let's say.
Yes, moisturizer.
And then after that we can put on a makeup, let's say. After all these steps.
Remover makeup.
Remover makeup after. That's amazing. Really, a lot of us, we have to do that, all these steps daily. Right? Daily, we have to do that. To have really perfect skincare. So if we have some irritation or itchy after doing these stuff, and we have like a sensitive, let's say, skin, what can I do after that? Shall I put some moisturizer or eating some, let's say, pills for
moisturizer?
Moisturizer, but we have really irritation.
Yes, I had a sensitive skincare.
Yes, different.
Different.
So I know a lot of people now, they think how to have some massaging in our facial. Like we can see here Korean steps.
Yes.
Some people, they do some massaging. Lifting, yes,
face.
like this. Is it really true that really lifts our skin?
1 times 2 times in week, 1 times.
Like in our hands, we can do some lifting.
Yes.
That really helps. So lifting our, so we don't have to do some fillers and Botox at all after we do that.
No problem. Filler, Botox, no problem.
No problem of that.
Yes.
So what do you recommend? Like in what age we can start our Botox and filler?
Oh, هذا.
Like in 30s or 40s, let's say?
No, I liked
after like 35?
after 25.
Oh, 25 is really young, I think.
Because هذا يعني face
starting aging and have some wrinkles starting from 25, especially with the really hot and dry weather.
My skin care routine هذا provide 2 wrinkles to prevent a problem in skin.
Yes. Yes. I know a lot of people as well, when they have some acne, they already start to pop in their fingers. So what's your advice for that? It's really, really dangerous. They really have some,
Other big problems.
Yes.
Because after bubbles use the fingers, acne scar.
Acne scar.
Yes.
You have another problem with that.
Big problem treatment.
Big problem treatment.
Well, a long time treatment.
Really?
Yeah.
It takes like 3 months or 6 months because of that. That's really amazing, Tasneem. We had too many information about how we can take care of our skin. Do you have any last word?
Thank you.
Thank you. You are most welcome, Tasneem. Big thanks and appreciation to our dear guest, Tasneem. Adil, she already talked about how we can take care of our skin. Istanbul is a city that wears its cultures and history well, blending them into an exciting city that has much to offer travelers from around the world. Founded during hundreds of years ago, Istanbul today is a modern city that remains true to its historical heritage through its mosque, baseless and also ancient bazaars, standing between the east and the west. Turkey's largest city offers a lot to all visitors. Here's a look at the top tourist attractions in Istanbul. So how about to take a look at Istanbul in this report, and we'll be right back to you.
Istanbul is a city that wears its cultures and history well, blending them into an exciting city that has much to offer travelers from around the world. Founded during Neolithic times, Istanbul today is a modern city that remains true to its historic heritage through its mosques, basilicas, and ancient bazaars. Standing between the east and the west, Turkey's largest city offers an aura of intrigue and charm that will appeal to all visitors. Here's a look at the top tourist attractions in Istanbul. Galata Tower. At 219 feet high, the Galata Tower rules over the Istanbul skyline, offering great views of the old city and its surroundings. The medieval stone tower, known as the Tower of Christ, was the tallest building in Istanbul when it was built in 1348. The tower has been modified over the centuries, at one time being used as an observation tower to spot fires. Today, its upper reaches include a restaurant and a nightclub, both reached by elevator in the 9-story building, where one can find the stunning vistas. Kora Church. The Kora Church may be a little off the beaten tourist path, but visitors say the beautiful Byzantine art is well worth the effort to get there. Magnificent mosaics and frescoes depict the life of Jesus and his mother Mary. Dating back to the days of Constantine, the Kora was a monastery in its early years. A few centuries later, it became a mosque, and in 1948, it was converted to a museum. Grand Bazaar. Travelers who love to shop shouldn't miss out on a visit to the Grand Bazaar, with 5,000 shops, making it one of the largest indoor marketplaces in the world. Receiving more than 250,000 visitors a day, the bazaar features such items as jewelry, carpets that may or may not fly, spices, antiques, and hand-painted ceramics. The bazaar dates back to 1461 and today is home to 2 mosques, 4 fountains, 2 hammams, and the jewelry market, where the rarest and most valuable items have been found traditionally. Blue Mosque. The Blue Mosque, built in the early 17th century, remains an active house of worship today. This means visitors need to time their visits carefully, as the mosque is closed to sightseers during the 5 daily prayer times for Muslims.
all visitors must remove their shoes, and women must cover their hair. This is a small price to pay for seeing its priceless treasures that include 20,000 ceramic tiles in various tulip designs and 200 stained glass windows, all with intricate designs. The mosque, built by Sultan Ahmed, takes its name from the blue tiles on the dome and the upper levels of the interior.
We are back to our show again. Good morning, Kuwait. We are moving for our second interview segment. We're going to introduce to you Noor Adisi. She's a clinical and community dietitian, which we're going to share her experience in diet and nutrition. So I'd like to welcome our guest. Hello and good morning, Noor.
Good morning, dear.
You're most welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today in our show, Good Morning Kuwait. We had a chit chat in the off air. We talk about too many things.
True.
But the main topic is satiety.
Yeah.
I know satiety is one word, but too many different meanings. So what's the meaning of satiety, Noor, to our dear viewers?
Satiety means the feeling of being full after eating. Okay, but we have to differentiate between the satiety of being full and being over eating. I can't breathe like a glut, or I can't move after eating. And we have to differentiate as well between the desire to eat. I feel satiety, I feel full, but I need to eat. I want to eat. I have to desire to eat more.
More, yes.
Yes.
The problem sometimes yesterday, I have to be honest, I ate brownie with salads, with what we call it, club sandwich. This kind of food, I know people usually eat it for breakfast, especially the club sandwich.
Yeah.
I ate it in the evening time. Still, until now, I feel too much hungry. Sometimes I feel I want to eat something, then I will go to drink some cold water, then I feel a little bit satisfied, then I feel hungry again. So what happened to our body?
See, it's very important to organize our food through all the day, or to schedule our food through all the day. For example, in the morning, I cannot start with anything containing sugar because this will increase my insulin in the blood, and this will lead me to eat more sugar in the meal after. Okay, so in order to control our blood insulin through all the way, it's better to start our day with a good fat like a peanut butter, avocado, the olive oil, and the whole grains, and a good amount of protein.
So when you mention it's the best thing to avoid sugar. So some people I know, who's watching us through the KTV too, they like to drink coffee during when they want to break their breakfast. They like to drink coffee. So you recommend coffee without sugar? We can
coffee
say
without sugar or a sweetener, but I mean exactly, to be exact, coffee without a piece of chocolate or without a piece of biscuit or without a date, even if it's date healthy, but I can take it as a snack. It will not affect my whole diet. But if I take it in the morning, no, it will affect my whole day.
Affect all day.
Yes.
I am a big fan of biscuit and chocolate in the morning. So thank you for sharing this. So I have to avoid it from tomorrow.
Yes.
That's why I'm feeling hungry all the day. So when we back to the satiety, after you spoke about the sugar, what happening during the morning time, what about the factors that affects satiety in your point of view?
Okay. The gastric stretching affecting the satiety, if I will have satiety very quickly or very late. Okay, the composition of the food, if it's contained like simple sugars, glucose, or amino acids or fatty acids, the combination of the food, if I combine the fat with the protein or only carb alone, all these factors will affect the feeling of satiety.
And before we're gonna talk more, our working group preparing the schedule and also some of the photos, like you see, some of we are sharing some ingredients.
Yes.
It's for the lunchtime.
Yes.
We see chickens, we see salads. But before that, our working group, can you bring also the schedule, the schedule one, if you don't mind? Then after they are preparing the schedule, this one, yes.
Okay.
So this is about the snacks. What is the meaning of GI here? For all the schedule, dairy, yogurt, and plain, what's the GI here?
This is the glucose index.
Glucose
Okay,
index.
yeah. Yeah.
So this kind of food, when I want to eat in the breakfast time, apples, one fruits, so you recommend the fruits, you like the normal sugar, we can say.
I recommend the fruit as a snack between the breakfast and between the lunch meal. But I'm not recommending, honestly, to take fruits in the morning. Only if I have a patient with a very low or malnutrition, low body weight or malnutrition, so I can prescribe, or if they are suffering from severe constipation. So either I will prescribe fruits or other things like the aloe vera juice with the coconut water.
Nice.
It's very good for constipation.
Very nice. And what about high satiety seafood? I know there is too many people, they are big fan of seafood.
Okay.
And this is the satiety of seafood. Sometimes we say, like, when you eat fish, you will feel hungry after 2 hours. So, right?
Yeah, it depending on the type of the fish. When we are talking about the salmon, as you see, salmon contain a very high amount of omega-3 or the fatty acids. This will take a longer time to be digested in the stomach. Now, when we are talking about satiety, it's very important to explain how satiety happens. Okay. Usually, I'm eating the food will go to the stomach. A part of the food will be digested and went to our intestine. Then the intestine will send a signal to our brain that I'm full. Stop eating food. Okay? This mechanism will take 20 minutes to happen. That's why we are advising people to eat slowly, not to eat very fast. Because whenever I'm eating very fast, I will eat more.
Okay.
Even if this is your body and this is your stomach.
Nice. Good information you shared to our dear viewers. I noticed even in the schedule about the shrimps and about the shrimps little bit similar to salmon.
True.
Same.
True.
Same effect.
True. Yes. It contains a lot of fatty acids.
Fatty acids.
The good fatty acids and the dietary cholesterol.
The good thing you mentioned, why? Because we hear all the rumors and people like, go if you want to eat lunch, go with fishes because you will feel hungry after 3 or 2 hours. But after the information already sharing to us, to our dear viewers, like some types of fishes, it will take longer to digest.
Yeah, when you go to the white fish, it's very simple to be digested. So I'm giving it, as I told you, for the people who has malnutrition. So I'm giving this because they will feel very light when they eat it. It will be digested very fast. But when you go to the darker meat or a little bit orange or red, then it will take longer time to be digested.
Very nice, very good information.
Yes.
So I will go now then to the supermarket to buy
check
shrimp.
the color.
To check the color and buy shrimps.
Exactly.
So let's talk more about something else, doctor, because we are investing with you. Now you are here with us in the studio. We like to take too many information as much as we can.
You're welcome.
So we'll talk about the people who suffered from obesity and they are doing like the sleeve surgeries, you know. I know these kind of people, they want to change their life. That's why they came to you and to ask about the surgeries. They want to live better. So let's talk more about them, about the satiety and how they're affecting them.
Okay. Now we need to explain what is a sleeve surgery.
Okay.
A sleeve surgery, the surgeon will cut a part of the stomach. Okay. So the remaining part or the remaining, it's the cells already. So the remaining part have to do the job for the whole stomach before cutting it or before doing the surgery. So the volume of the stomach becomes smaller. So this is more effort. So each cell in the stomach after the surgery will excrete more digestive enzymes.
Okay.
Okay. So I feel satisfied or after surgery very quickly, but then I'll feel hungry as well because I'm taking a small amount of food. It will be digested very fast because I have a more excretion of the digestive enzymes, and so it will go directly to the intestine. Intestine will send a signal to our brain that I'm feeling full and satisfied, and this is why they lose weight very quickly after the surgery.
I know like some people who are suffering from obesity, when they want to change, if they changed already their life, they always appreciate the people who give them the support, especially the dietitian. So how does it feel to you, like one of these people say to you, thank you, doctor, and they give you the feeling of appreciation to you and your efforts? Well, how does it feel to you?
Of course, I feel very, very, very happy, especially for morbid obese people. who used to choose the surgery in order to sleep well. This is the first thing, to know how to move better, how to eat correctly, because honestly, most of people I do have it in my clinic, they are obese, maybe over 200 kilos, but on the other hand, the iron is very low, the ferritin is very low, the hemoglobin is very low, vitamin D very low.
Yeah, so this is the thing, very important. People thought like this kind of people that suffer from obesity, they don't know they are lack of too many nutrition facts, too many vitamins in their body, because they focus on something and they already ignore the other very benefits and useful things. That's why they feel dizzy, they feel tired, they lack of vitamins, and even etc. etc. Our walking crew, the preparer, already told me during the ABs about the carbohydrates.
Yes.
He already preparing to it. It's a very important topic because people sometimes they have misunderstood about the carbohydrates. Avoid the bread, avoid sugar. It will make you look more fat, go with proteins. So here's very low carb, high energy density, which we could talk about oils and coffee. And here low carb, high protein. What do you want to say for this kind of topic? Like we talk about carbohydrates with high carb and low carb. What do you want to say?
The most important thing that I'm not choosing the diet. Yani I'm not choosing today I will go with the keto diet, today I will go with Mediterranean diet. Each body, we need to have a full consultation with each person to know what diet is suitable for this person.
For the person, yes.
Yeah, but if I'll give advice for people who need to decrease the amount of consumption carbohydrate, I advise them to gradually decrease the carbohydrate, not
gradually
suddenly
decrease, yes.
shock the body, especially if they are used to eat it on daily basis and a very simple sugar or very simple carbohydrate all over the day, because they will feel very dizzy, very tired. It will have psychological effect on us, even in how we are acting with people. People will become very nervous, and then we will come back to the food we need more sweet.
More sweet.
Exactly.
The problem is with machbous. Machbous full with carbs. So this kind of paragraph, it's suitable about some kind of topic. But when we eat rices, we feel more dizzy. Like we see there in the picture, rice is here below the tomato.
We can eat rice, of course, okay, but it's better to decrease the amount of fat while we are cooking the rice. Combine the rice or mix the rice with the salad and with a good amount of protein, whether it's chicken or meat.
With this chicken or meat. What about the chocolates here? I see the dark chocolate. It's between, like it's in the middle. It's like not low and not high carb.
See, I'm not with restriction. Honestly, I'm with moderation.
Okay.
So usually I'm giving chocolate every day for my patients, chocolate or sweet, but we can go for one rule.
Okay, which are what?
I can take chocolate within 100 calories on daily basis.
Okay.
It's fine. But the timing of the chocolate, of this is sweet, it's very important to have it in the end of my day, and between lunch and dinner.
Why not in the morning time?
Because, as I said, because it will increase the excretion of the insulin hormone. Insulin hormone will build up,
all day because
cells.
Of, nice. Yes. So because here I see, what about the cookies and the biscuits? I heard some of people said cookies and biscuits better than chocolates. Let's chocolate. Is it true?
See, it depending on the type. If you are talking about dark chocolate contain a good fatty acids and antioxidants. Okay, when we are talking about like flaxseed cookies, it's good as well. But in general, anything within 100 calories you can take it. And if we are going for the Arabic sweets or other puddings, to use the rule of 6 teaspoons. You can take 6 teaspoons, and I do prefer to use the teaspoon, not the tablespoon, because if I convert it to tablespoon, it will be 2. You will feel it little. But when you are using the teaspoon and take 6 teaspoons, you will feel it somehow a lot. And there is one trick. Usually, I use it with my patient. I do prefer to have 1 cup of herbal tea with the sweet.
Herbal tea?
Yeah.
Why exactly herbal tea?
it's not containing caffeine, because caffeine as well affecting my my insulin. So it's not containing caffeine, and it will give me a feel of fullness.
And also when you mentioned the pudding, I am big fan of pudding.
Yes.
Mahalabiya,
Yes.
mahalbiya, and too many kinds of things. You say some of the puddings have too many layers, too many things inside, like chocolate, biscuit, layers, like 10 layers on one pudding, and there's some pudding only just with milk or maybe rice. So even this kind of pudding, it's not all of them are healthy, right? You have to choose good nutrition. What do you recommend for pudding?
As I told you, it's better to take 6 teaspoons, because I cannot restrict sweet. Yani sometimes you need to eat a sweet, I need to eat sweet. Sometimes we have a family gathering. So whenever I can take whatever I want, but within the range.
Nice. When you mentioned the family gatherings is the time people gather and talk and they eat more. Maybe they don't feel what they don't feel about eating, about counting calories, especially when there is pudding and also nuts. Pistachio, cashew, and the others. I see a picture of cashew. So even the nuts, people say eat nuts, it's healthy. But I know it's like you have to eat a small portion, right?
Of course, the raw nuts. The raw nuts, not the roasted nuts. Yeah.
With the flavors and the others.
Yeah, for cashew, 5 pieces of cashew considered a 1 exchange of fat, which containing 45 calories. 7 pieces of raw almond containing the same amount, 45 calories. Walnut, 2 pieces of raw walnut will give us 45 calories.
Even Cassie, the hazelnuts are here also.
Yes.
This is like the nutrition facts of hazelnuts, but this is very high calorie. It's not
in 100 gram.
100 gram.
Yes.
Okay. So like very big portion.
Yes.
But even we noticed, like even in the nuts, they don't have vitamins on the nuts. It's most of the.
It will give you calcium, iron a little bit. Okay, but it's minerals.
It's minerals.
Yeah.
Nice.
Minerals.
So it takes me to another topic. When we talk about the 3 main meals, like breakfast, lunch, and even dinner, so what is about the golden breakfast? The best breakfast ever, everyone can eat. I know it's difficult, depends about a person, a body, but give me like a common things to eat in the breakfast to make you full energy and less hungry.
Yes. I do prefer to have a good serving of a good fat with a protein. Yani for example, we can go for the boiled egg with avocado or olive oil.
No.
You can take it, wallah, with the using the spray oil. Yeah, you can use it because it's egg and vegetable and a little bit of oil.
No hash browns?
No hash brown.
No hash brown.
If you want to be healthy,
yes.
We cannot take hash brown. I do prefer as well to go with chickpeas. It's very
good.
Yeah, of course, it will induce and boost the satiety. We can go for peanut butter as well, with either fruits or with the sugar-free jam.
Okay. So these kind of we call meals during the morning time give you much energy.
Yes.
If you go to the right way, you will feel much energy and less, and we feel satiety, we can say.
Yes.
But our working group preparing a question will talk about the sweets. You mentioned something, if you want to cut from the carbohydrates, you have to do gradually. True. Even when the sweets are the same, gradually, you have to cut from it?
I do prefer. Honestly, I do prefer to cut the sweet gradually, to cut eating from outside or fast food even gradually, because when we are talking about diet, we are talking about changing the lifestyle. It's not like a line you have to walk on. Yeah, no, we have to be flexible.
So no fondue. No milk chocolate.
No, we didn't say that.
No, I give like an examples, but if you eat less, if you control your portion, you can eat all of them, right?
Of course.
So, but what about the less calories, like dark or milk chocolate or white chocolate? Which one is best for less calories, we can say?
Dark chocolate.
Dark chocolate. Huh?
Yeah.
Why we mention sometimes dark chocolate is not good for our skin? Is it wrong?
It's very good for our skin because it's full of antioxidant. Yeah, antioxidant will increase the elasticity of the skin.
When we go inside the supermarkets, doctor, I saw there is some like section for the chocolates. the dark chocolate like this big piece, this piece like similar like my hand, forehand, okay? And you will see like milk chocolate or maybe two kind of mixing of chocolates. This like 80% chocolate and less
pure
sugar.
Cacao.
This is better for
pure
us?
cacao, yes.
Yeah, pure cacao, yes.
Yes. It's better, of course, it's better.
It's better. And we take it all for our like cakes at home. I saw people, they take most of them and they put it like melting them to do cakes. Is it healthy?
True. It's healthier, and honestly, the taste of the cake or the sweet made with the pure cacao chocolate, it will be better as well.
Better as well.
Yeah.
That's why when I mention, when we see people going inside the supermarkets, especially a dietitian, I see their accounts throwing the social media, even you're looking about the nutrition and the ingredients from the grocery shop, how to buy the best thing.
Of course.
Yes.
Because I will not choose a food that called as empty calorie. Yani I'm having a calorie but without any nutritive value. No, whenever I'm having a calorie, it's supposed to face it with a high nutritive value.
Nice. And we can say all the times our guest, Dr. Noor Daisy, we say good times run very fast. We didn't fill the time. Thank you so much for joining us today here, and for sure we'll be here again. We'll talk more about nutrition. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you, dear.
You're most welcome. So special thanks to our guest, Noor Daisy. She's a clinical and community dietitian. She's already sharing with us about satiety, how to eat well, and choose the best breakfast as ever. Now let's go to this tiny break, then we'll continue.
Well, it was really a beneficial episode for today, dear viewers. I hope you enjoyed it as much as we did. See you for the next one and have a lovely day.
Have a good day. See you tomorrow.